And so, as it turns out, making a timeline of One Piece events.
Is this something you're putting time into?
This is something I've put way more time into than I care to admit. Is a really, really fun thing to do. And I know you, and I know you love timelines.
I do. I really do.
I'm sure I haven't hit everything, and I don't want to spend too much time on this. But I've gone through, I've reread all the chapters, so no more bitching that you had to watch the anime twice. I reread every one, and every single time there was a piece of information that I could somewhat pinpoint to a point in time, I wrote it down on this timeline.
Wow.
So, let's look at some of the fun things. So we have the East Blue Saga, right? This is where we're at. And we can open it up.
Okay, that's all the multiple arcs that we've been watching.
Yep. So this is the East Blue Saga, which we're just now ending. We're just now getting to the next saga. So we have Romance Dawn, Orangetown, Syrup Village, Baratier. See?
Hey, good job.
Arlong Park and Logetown, as well as I have. Admittedly, obviously, there's not like a set point in time. I've just been reading them and kind of trying to get an idea and an educated guess on how long I felt it kind of happened. Sometimes there's like night scenes, so you get a good idea there. Sometimes they straight up say. But you have the Romance Dawn.
Jesus!
These, I don't want to get into the nitty-gritty details, because the only reason I wrote these out was to get a better sense of time throughout the whole thing.
Nitty-gritty details. Luffy bursts from barrel.
Well, we needed to know when he arrived on Alvida's ship. So he bursts from the barrel, and then he defeats Alvida, presumably about an hour later. Then Luffy and Kobe depart from Alvida's ship. After that, it is implied that Alvida was knocked out, so I set her out for an hour and a half. And we know that at some point between now and Logetown that she ate the slip fruit. So I'm going to be honest, this is just based on that. I just put it right here. So
okay.
She at some point eats the slip fruit, right? Here we have the Orangetown arc. So we have them departing from Shelltown, got the birds, all this. Again, just little nitty-gritty details. One interesting thing is we learn about Chow Chow, which we find out that his owner, Hawker, died. They gave an exact point a few months prior. I think they said a few months ago. So I just went back 3 months through Hawker in there. So that's when Chow Chow's owner dies. We also found out Arlong destroys Ghost Village right here.
That's the upside down place.
That's the upside down town. Exactly. So Syrup Village, we once again get a whole lot of things. I went way too... This was when I was like, I can't put this much detail in. And you can get real close. Like, you can get on this timeline up to, like, the hour marks.
Jesus.
And just, like, really zoom in or zoom out to 1,000 years, I believe, is what it is. So...
I am blown away by this.
This has been a ton of fun. And I'd love for anybody... Hashtag Onesie Piece. If you have any information, I'm not putting this out to the internet yet, but I guess if you see anything here, we got Lieutenant Fullbody, Straw Hat setting sail. The Krieg one is actually pretty fun because we have the Krieg pirates arrive at the Grand Line right here. We know that they were on the Grand Line for 7 days because they said that they were there for a week, and presumably they got back. Because Mihawk was still chasing them, so they couldn't have been back very long. So I presume that they got back. Jin immediately headed to Barati, and that's where he arrives right here. So if you zoom in, you can kind of see... Oh, I actually didn't set it up. So Jin arrives at Barati. See, now if we go here... Oh, down here. Krieger Pirates leave the Grand Line. You can follow the line to Jin departs. That's where I did it wrong. So it was actually supposed to be on the Jin arrives, and we can make dependent. And just like that, we get a nice little line to like where the events went. It's been so much fun, man. And so
that is so cool.
As we're going through the series, I'm legit gonna try and keep up with this as best I can, and keep going. Maybe we can make a little mini series on the YouTube of me kind of filling it out. Another thing we didn't talk about was Luffy's bounty.
Oh yeah,
30 million berries.
He's in the show. There's like this cute little montage of like that wanted poster going around, and we see all the characters from Straw Hat's past, like seeing like, oh, Luffy is wanted now. That good for him. Or,
yeah,
hey,
exactly. They're all like happy for him.
Yeah.
And yeah, Usopp was in the background, like running or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was fun. That was fun. And Luffy is 30 million is a lot, is what they allude to at least. I don't know if we have any other bounties to compare it to. I can't.
It's 30% of what an entire town costs to Arlong.
Exactly. So, and he defeated Arlong. So that's why he got the bounty, was because Arlong was in with the Marines, and so when Luffy defeated him, he pissed off the Marines a little bit, and they put a bounty on his head.
Yep.
This one was also interesting, because Mihawk, at one point there's a scene where Mihawk arrives at Shanks' island to talk to him about Luffy.
They know each other.
So yeah, if you go here, you can see Mihawk departs from Bear Tea Restaurant at 11:25 a.m., and he arrives at Shanks' island. I just kind of put it like at the moment that it appeared. I didn't worry about the time discrepancy, but I figured it was about that time. So that lines up. It took him, how long did it take him? Friday the 9th to the 14th. So it took him 5 days to get there. The other super interesting thing is that at any point, let's see here. If you go into the roles, I can click on anything and you can see how old a character is, because everybody has birthdays. So if we go up into here and go into the manage entities, I have given birthdays to every single person, and they have a birthday to the date.
Holy shit.
Oh, so you have their exact age. Now, in order to pinpoint where East Blue started, I just kind of winged it. It seemed to be in the summer, so I just kind of put it in the summer. That's not based on anything. But it's based on everybody's age when they start as well. So there was a couple things that went into it to get a good educated guess. And yeah. So, I mean, just some fun ones. Hawker died.
This software is cool.
It's super cool. This is where Kiro fakes his own death and arrives at Syrup Village, which was 3 years prior to the date. Because of the anime, they say it's your 3-year anniversary on this day. So I just went back 3 years. And on that exact day, I put him.
I am so impressed.
Here's where the red-hair pirate stayed at Fuchsia Village. A bunch of things happen in 1512. Usopp's mom dies. This is when the pet food store got opened. Luffy eats the gum fruit, and Usopp leaves Usopp here. Slightly later, Sanji and Zeph get, stuck on the plateau. Kuina dies. Bellemere dies. Arlong takes control of the village. We go back a little bit further. This is where Gaimon falls into the treasure. So he fell into the treasure chest 2 years after Gold Roger died. Buggy ate the chop fruit 5 years before Gold Roger died.
Really?
Yeah. And Orangetown was founded all the way back in 1480. So,
how do you know that?
They said it was like 30 years or something specific. Did I say it? Sometimes I put... No, I didn't. Sometimes I put... No.
Oh, yeah, I guess the mayor did say something.
The mayor
like
said,
that,
30 years ago, our old town got destroyed, and we found it in this one. It was a ton of fun. I genuinely enjoyed it. So I'm gonna try and keep up with it. It's gonna be a ton of work, but it's a good little pastime. So yeah, this software is called
that's cool.
the Aeon Timeline 2. So a lot of fun. It has this other view. So
whoa.
It has these prime points Gold Roger is executed, and you can kind of look, and it's like, oh, okay, Gold Roger was involved in that, and he was 52 years old when it happened.
Oh, so it shows you the different participants.
Yeah, and so we have the East Blue Saga, and since that was, you can open it up and see what's inside, and have all the different things in there. So it's a lot of fun. You can see Kobe's 16 years old, Luffy's 17, just all these little things. Oh, there we go. This is what I was trying to get to. So then we have all the individual arcs, so you can see all the characters that were in those arcs and what age they were when it happened. Oh, it's so much fun. So yeah, I've been having fun with it. I won't waste anybody's time anymore.
That looks like fun.
Oh god, it's been a blast.
It's so cool.
All right, are you ready for the final surprise?
Oh, I was born
Final
ready.
I don't think you're ready.
Oh no.
I am gonna be. Oh shit! I haven't been. Oh, I feel bad. I forgot. I wasn't streaming the timeline there at the end. Damn.